Essentially, the objective of this video series is to help people that already play the game to get better at the game. It is that you set goals for yourself and you set goals for your civilization or your planet or whatever allegiance your character goes with. The tier 4 Metaversian powers are unconventional, time travel, and smalin. So now that you have an overview of kind of your tier 4 powers, the end goal, if you will, you want to sort of work backwards. So you think to yourself, I want this tier 4 power, so I need these two tier 3 powers. In the metaverse, the way things worked was that you needed level 100 to get to the next level. To get to the next tier, I mean. So, if you were at tier 1, which is for the toxin branch, so you're on toxin, and you wanted to get to acid, you needed to get to level 100. You needed to get to level 100 toxin, and then that would allow you to transition over to level 50 acid. Instead, you need to get to level 80. It still cuts it in half when you transition, but the amount is not as the required amount is not as severe. When it comes to a tier 4, now you only need 2. So before you needed 3. Well, it was technically 2.5 because the third one would be sent back, would be cut in half and contributed. But now you just need 2 branches, and that it will be sufficient to get you to your tier 4. So you need 2 different. So to recap, to get to tier 4, you need 2 tier 3 powers that allow you to transition over. So if we're looking at something like unconventional, we want the unconventional tier 4 power, then one of the things we might go after is poison and vocate. Poison being a tier 3 toxin branch power, and vocate being a tier 3 wind branch power. So in order to get that, we would need to get our toxin to level 80. Then that would be cut down to level 40 acid when we transition. Then that would be trained back up to level 80, transition that to poison, which will be at level 40. Then move that all the way up to level 80 again. Then on the wind branch, you would have to get your wind up to level 80, then transition that to transition that to mimicry, and then your mimicry would have to be leveled up to level 80. It would then transition over to vocate, and vocate would have to again be leveled up to level 80. Then the two of them together would move up into unconventional, and you would send both of those back down to your level 1 of that branch. So now you're back at level 1 toxin and level 1 wind. The unconventional ability would then be attributed to you as a character. It is not tied to one of your animals, whereas your animals stay within the tier 1 through 3 powers.